This is Jack, and I'm going to speak about the ancient cosmic prophecy of 2012. Okay, so I know the Matrix is mentioned extensively around the world, and it's focused on many different ways, but I bet you haven't heard this perspective yet. Okay, hear this. The manifestation of the Matrix, so the people in the Matrix plugged in, okay, is Earth. Neo and Morpheus and them are in the dimensions. Okay? So because exactly the entire story about the Matrix is how the dimensions is able to enter 3D, walk around and move in 3D, etc., etc., it's still confined by the limitations of 3D to a certain extent. And now hear this. Okay, now the apparent prophecy that is existing in the world is that in 2012, an ascension to a fourth density will occur, and only some human beings will go and others will stay who are not ready to be plugged out of the Matrix and transcend themselves. Okay, so now remember in the Matrix movie where Neo says to Morpheus, Morpheus, the prophecy is not real, the prophecy is a lie. Okay, yes, human beings, that's exactly the same thing you're going to experience. You're going to stand there by 2012 probably going, I'm ready to ascend now to the fourth density, I'm ready to go now, and nothing's going to happen, and 2012 you're going to go, and the world is just going to get more fucked up, really, and everyone's going to stand and wonder, but why? Why didn't this happen? What is going on here? Then you'll realize, as Morpheus and Neo and the rest of Zion realize, that you're going to have to do it for yourself. People, hear me out. There is nothing going to happen to this existence and to this world to you. In other words, that is going to save you or just project you miraculously to a fourth density dimension in which you'll apparently be free and done, while all the rest who did not make it still fucks around in this world. Ain't gonna happen. Sorry, you're just as responsible as the rest of the world for the situation in the world. Secondly, there is no way in existence, and why did I say the first one? Why did I mean that first one? Because you know what? All that exists in this world and existence is each and every single one of us. There is no such higher being. I'm not even more higher than you, please, for God's sake. I can't come and project you into fourth density and have you ascend miraculously. It does not exist. Why? Because I know we're all equal and one within existence, as one and equal with me, and I'm not going to come and save you. Neither is one of the dimensional beings, nor nature, nor existence, nor the planets, nor that smallest particle of life that exists, of awareness within existence, ain't going to do that. Why? Because otherwise, human beings, you're not going to understand the reason for why we're in this fuck up at the moment. How did we create this fuck up? If we don't understand how we got here, how are we going to change anything? How are we going to make sure that we don't create this again? Because have a look at the simple principle. Apparently, in 2012, people are going to ascend to the fourth density thing. Okay, what happens then? That is, again, ultimate separation. Because now there are people that are going to become gods, apparently, because they've ascended, while they leave the rest behind, saying, oh no, we'll wait for you. You'll have to wait. Justification. Please. Absolute justification. That's like saying, I'll sort myself out. Fuck you. I'm sitting on my throne as God in the ascended dimension, while you'll be on your way. We'll just wait for you here. It's not going to work like that. We haven't placed it like that. So, what is going to happen in 2012? What's going to happen in 2012 is nothing is going to happen. People are actually going to go, we're still here. This world is still a mess. No prophecy has come true. There's no fucking Jesus coming on a cloud. There's no God. Spiritualists are probably going to say, but masters, this is 2012 now. My bag is packed. My clothes are done. You know, I've prepared myself. I've ascended. Look where I am. Why am I not ascending? There is shit going to fly in this world like you won't believe, because all the focus has been placed on 2012, and then nothing's going to happen. all that's going to happen is people's going to realize that everything was a deception and lie, and then automatically everything's going to break down, of course. Which is, what did we say? For the new world to come, the old world has to go completely. So the only way for human beings, obviously, to realize what the hell is going on, if you don't hear what I'm saying here, is that you'll have to experience it for yourself. So, if you don't hear me here, go ahead and believe in what it is you choose to believe in, but then we'll see in 2012, and I'll probably stand before you and say, I told you so. Okay, so, human beings, I would not be concerned about 2012. What I would be concerned about is yourself, is your application, because when you're already starting to realize now your responsibility to yourself, those that only realize it by 2012, you'll be able to direct them then, But we'll get this world a wake-up call then. I'm sorry, but it's funny. It's interesting how many people have been placing different prophecies, outcomes in the year 2012, and then seeing it not happening. It's again this whole religious story. Have a look. 2012 has become a religion because many human beings have many different perspectives about what's going to happen in 2012. And it's the same like religion. Religion has many different aspects about what's going to happen with their God coming, or whatever. Or someone coming to save them and rescue them. It's just another diversion point, human beings. It's just another diversion point. It's interesting. And human beings fall for that stuff. So, that's what I have to say. So, if you don't wake up and take responsibility for yourself now, and you realize that every single human being is responsible for what's going on in this world, and only us are able to sort it out. We are the only answer, that's it. If you want to realize it now, I suggest that now. Or, if you really want to go and wait till 2012 and realize it then, by going, oh, okay, so I'm here, I must be the answer then. Human beings, everything's going to collapse in 2012. Or prophecies, or beliefs, or religions. It's going to be interesting. It's going to be very fascinating. I wonder if human beings are going to use justification again, saying, for instance, oh no, God maybe waited for another year, or no, maybe God will come next year, or maybe we got the date wrong, or maybe the prophecy changed, or no, the prophecy will happen, we just wait. It'll be interesting. Will human beings actually stand up, or will they use more justifications and excuses for not standing up and realizing that they're required to take responsibility for themselves to sort out this world? Because, man, if we don't stand up, we'll destroy ourselves. And we'll destroy ourselves slowly but surely. There ain't going to come a planet and do it for us. There's not. We're not organizing a planet to come and sort out this world by destroying everyone. No. If you want to destroy yourself, you do it long and you do it slowly. But that's not, of course, what we're allowing. I'm not allowing that. We're getting everyone home, and that's it. If you don't want to make it here, then you'll just remove yourself. No one's removing anyone of this world. You're removing yourself. Why? Because you either know you're going to fuck up and you're not going to make it, and you'll be more effective in heaven. It is simple. Simple equation. So, okay, I'm rambling a lot. I'm talking a lot, so I say goodbye for now. Enjoy.